Nissan Micra started life in the Japanese market in October of 1982 with the purpose of competing against the Honda City and the Toyota Starlet. It was also a replacement for the ever-growing Nissan Cherry, which has officially outgrown the supermini segment at the time. Over 4 generations, the Micra hadn't changed much. It maintained a bubbly-like, somewhat boring appearance. But, for the 2016 model year, Nissan ushered in a new generation. Debuting at the Paris Auto Show, the new Micra shared absolutely nothing with the previous models, except for its name. It comes complete with a new, modernized exterior and interior design, a handful of advanced safety technologies, and the option of two 90-horsepower engines with a 73-horsepower gasoline engine available shortly after launch. After the last couple rounds of spy shots, we knew the Micra was going to be a huge departure from the outgoing model, but there was so much padding and camo that we didn't know how big of a departure. As it turns out, all that padding was there for good reason. Nissan was hiding a gem in the rough. To put it simply, everywhere you look there is something new or different. Up front, the Nissan V-Motion grille is larger and more evident than ever. Instead of having a small grille up top and a large air down below, the new Micra takes on a completely different look. The chrome V is much larger and wider. The plastic louvers in the upper grille also carry the flattened V shape. Down below there is still a large grille, but it is integrated into the insert that is positioned around the chrome V. Nissan didn't focus on just the exterior, as the interior is also a huge departure from the outgoing model. The dashboard has evolved to include smaller, rectangular back vents above the center stack. The dash itself now has an actual face, in this case, accented in orange to match the exterior of the car. A circular vent sits on each end of the dash, just like on the outgoing model, but there are now more pronounced and feature bright chrome surrounds. In the center of the dash sits a 7-inch display that provides access to the audio system, navigation, downloadable apps, and Siri voice control through Apple CarPlay connectivity. Audio output is handled by a new 6-speaker Bose system that was developed specifically for the Micra. There is a tweeter in each A-pillar, Bose Super 65 speakers in the front doors, and a pair of speakers built into the driver's headrest. As is the usual case with Bose products, official specifications of the audio system aren't available. The interior and exterior design of the Micra is rather impressive considering what the outgoing model brings to the table. There's lots of new technology, and the car itself is much sportier and more inviting than ever. The Micra will make a perfect economy or city car. However, the extreme looks of the interior and exterior could mislead you to believe there is something powerful lurking under the hood. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. Even for a small car such as this, 90 horsepower isn't anything to write home about, and getting on the highway will be excessively boring. I'll file this one under the all looks and no-go category, but at least you can look and feel good while going slow. If we could just convince Nissan to give this car some extra go, maybe to the tune of 150 horsepower, the Micra might be the perfect mini hatch.